Hello everyone, this is Cool, and you're currently watching my tutorial video on how to draw simple backgrounds as requested by Views, Anika Mates, ShadowVenom718, and Mark753357. Thank you very much for the requests. I always appreciate it. I always say that, but I am always appreciative. As you can see, I've already drawn a sketch as per my sketch a day, daily sketch things that I do. And yeah, we'll do that usual thing where I speed up the part where I finalize this, and then we'll get to the part where this tutorial is about, which is simple backgrounds. So these are the kind of backgrounds that you'll want to do when you're tired of drawing, essentially. It pretty much requires no artistic ability whatsoever, so that's great for me because, you know, I get tired after I draw. Yeah, all of it's pretty much just editing, you making use of the tools in SAI and whatnot. Alright, I'll speed it up and I'll see you in a bit. And we're back! Now, the things that I will cover in this tutorial are stripes, gradients, shadow slash visual echoey kind of things, and a sticker style. All of these are pretty easy and make it look like you worked hard. Now, first off, we will start with the stripes. Now, this is a really simple one. We'll just go to find a color. I don't know what kind of color we'll do. We can always change the color of the color of the stripes later. So as you can see over here, I picked the rectangular selection tool. And now over here you can see what letters, what keys I'm pressing. Control F to fill. Control T to expand it. I expand it a little more than the sides so that when I copy and paste it I won't have that random little bit of extra in case sometimes. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. Okay, and now you press Q. Okay, that's one thing that we might need to go over. First, go to help/config, key config, and now over here you can find nothing here. So over here, go to selection and then expand by 1 pixel. and you can set that to, as I have, backspace. See? Expand to 1 pixel. I can also, yeah. So that's how you turn keys into wonderful things. Now, as I just did, press Q, Control T, move it down. Control E to merge those two. Press Q again, Control T. This time I'll zoom in a bit and make sure that things line up. Yay! Now Control E, Q, T. And then just do this until it fills up your entire space. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Well, it's a good thing that I made things bigger than the space, so I can combine them. Control T the entire thing, move it over. And now no control, just Q. And then I'll move it so that it covers, yep, the entire thing. Control E, and there is that. Now I will make this one just a slightly brighter color than that. Sorry, than the stripes themselves. And wait, did I just cheat? Oh yeah, Control U. I always talk about this, but this is where you can change colors and luminescence and saturation. Good stuff. Control Shift U is also useful, but we don't need to go over that now. So yeah, there are your stripes. There's the background. And I think we'll keep that there for the next thing that we're doing, which is actually not the next thing we're doing. Gradients. So for that, you can make Control and Alt and drag with the airbrush tool to make a big tool. Oh, I didn't think this out very well. Anyway, Control Shift to change this tool size, and then go to your brush, make sure that you're on that edge shape, and yeah, do that. Just make a nice little roundy thing. Now go to your rectangular select, take a sliver of it, Control copy. You can delete this old layer now, make a new layer. No, actually don't make a new layer. Control V, because that already makes a new layer. Control T, and then you can just expand this to be whatever you want. Sorry, it's in the morning. I can't think good. English. And you can just make whatever kinds of gradients you want to. Way, yay, so fun. So yeah, that is gradients in SAI, since we don't have an actual gradient tool like Photoshop and all those other fancy things. Control D to deselect whatever you have. And now we have all these other things. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Let's just leave that for now. Actually, Control U, we can make it a little darker or a little lighter. We can make it a little lighter for what we're going to do. Okay, next is shadows, which are fun and easy for this. So, Control, click the actual icon of your folder if you have folders. If not, just select the layer themselves. And also Control and Shift to select more than one at once, and then also select the color. Now underneath your outline and color layer, make a new layer. Go to, oh my gosh, I didn't reposition that. Okay, now pick black. Control F to fill, Control D to deselect. Oh, you don't need to deselect actually. Control T, and then move it ever so slightly in that direction, whatever direction that you want, and then put the opacity down to make it an actual shadow. And look at that, isn't that cool? Okay, now next is the quote-unquote visual echo. I don't really know what to call it. It's just a big version of that, but in the background and, you know, kind of faded. Okay, now Q, as we did before, but this time with any parts of your actual character or drawing. Move those together. Control E to combine them. I'll deactivate the originals. And now look, this is just on one layer. And that's wonderful because we like single layers. And now we can actually let those other ones be again. Now Control T on the new single layer. Make sure they're behind or underneath the original ones. Control T. And then, oh yeah, remember to hold shift while making it larger to keep the proportions correct. And then you can just make this however you want in the back. Just a second, and then opacity down. I don't know if the stripes really work for this one, so you can turn them off. And yeah, that's... wow. That is... that. I never can really decide where I want to put this last thing. But it makes it look fancy. And now, the last one, which doesn't fit with that or that, is the quote-unquote sticker style. I just had a slight lisp there for some reason. And, okay, I'm gonna stop it. So, do what you did with the other one, the shadow. And now, backspace, or whatever you assigned to expand by 1 pixel. Wait, I have a feeling that I have a discontinuity somewhere in my tutorial. It doesn't matter. Control F! Bam! Yay! Look at that big fat outline. This is good stuff. Create another outline. Not another outline, another layer. Behind that fat black outline. Now select white. Control F. Yay! And now, keep that selection up and running. Make another layer, put it behind there. Make it black. Opacity to about 1/2. And now, there. Okay, opacity to maybe 1/4. And voila, we have the sticker-ish style, because it looks like, you know, you have the outline, and then you have peel off the sticker, and then just a random shadow. And yeah, that is it. Wow, I'm like 4 minutes ahead of time. Maybe I should go into detail about nothing. So that thing that I did before, yeah, there it is. Ooh, I just got an email. Anyway, you know how I was talking about the expand by 1 pixel thing? I'm pretty sure I meant to do layer, duplicate layer. Oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Cancel! But that's what I wanted to show you earlier when I went to expand by 1 pixel randomly and it didn't correspond to anything I was talking about. So Q is what I meant to say. Q to duplicate layer. That's when I was making all the stripes, right? And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the section below and I'll get to them within a week, because no, it's summer now. I'll get to them immediately. And yeah, I'll get back to you with those. Wow, I haven't done a tutorial in a while. I'm a bit confused. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. This is Budgets Are Cool. Take care. And that's usually the last thing I say, so I'm gonna stop now.